Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back from the Division 2 weekly vendor reset. Well guys, there was no maintenance or anything today, so yeah, let's just get rid of these vendors real quick. So let's take a look. So first we have here is the strategic alignment backpack, which is perfect shock and awe. Unfortunately, this has health and has protection on it. If it had like skill damage or something like it would be nice, but hey, you can still change the health to add crit damage. It's not crit damage, sorry, skill damage, and has a protection is always nice to have. So yeah, you can use it on any sort of boom boom build, explosion build, so yeah, it would be nice. And next we have the AUG 3 para SMG. We have 9.5% SMG damage. We have 13% of crit chance and 9% of damage to target out of cover, and Optimist talent. We have PDR assault rifle with insync talent, 9% of magazine size, 15% of health damage, 11% of assault rifle damage. We have D50 pistol with future perfect talent, 5% damage to armor, 11% of pistol damage. Pretty decent one. And if somebody new to the game trying to get the Liberty pistol, you need a D50 if you want to complete the quest. So yeah. And next we have the Richter and Kaiser backpack with Bloodsucker talent. We have armor regen 4614 and 9.3% of crit damage. Then we have Petrov defense group chest piece with efficient talent. We have armor regen 3363, 17.3% of repair skill, and 12% of weapon damage. Then we have offensive system mod, which is 4.4% crit chance, a drone mod, which is 7.4% of damage reduction, a turret mod, which is 4.3% burn damage, and a sticky launcher mod, which is 6.2% of duration. So that's it for this vendor. Alrighty guys, we're here at the clans vendor, so let's take a look. We got a scalpel marksman rifle, which comes with perfect future perfection talent. Yeah, there's no perfect on it. So you have maxed out damage to armor, headshot damage 107%, and 10.5% of marksman rifle damage. If you want, you can give the sniper a try. It's kind of accurate, I would say. Then we have the Eclipse Protocol mask with 4.8% of crit chance. If you want to make an Eclipse Protocol build with crits, I actually have one on the channel. If you want, you can check it out. And you do need the crit chance, so it's already here. You can change the skill tier to add weapon damage or armor. So yeah. And next we have future initiative mask with 8.9% of status effect. Then we have True Patriot chest piece with 39,612 armor, 9% hazard protection. We have converted SMG 9 SMG with ignited talent, 8.6% of reload speed, 15% of crit chance, 12.3% of SMG damage. Enhanced PP19 SMG with ignited talent, 8% of damage to target out of cover, 15% crit chance, 11% SMG damage. Then we have a Badger Tough mask with crit damage. Here's a 10.7%, 6.5% weapon handling, 144,961 armor. It's a pretty good one, I would say, if you're making a shotgun build or a shotgun armor on kill build, or just both, you know. It's super important. We have weapon handling. You can actually use it if you have enough crit chance on your build, or just change the weapon handling to crit chance anyway. So yeah, it's a pretty good piece, I would say. Next we have SIG 556 assault rifle. Yeah, it's an assault rifle, right? Yeah, it's an assault rifle. So you have steady-handed talent. We have 9% crit damage, 16% health damage, and 11.4% of assault rifle damage. Then we have ACR SS rifle with vindictive talent, 9.2% of reload speed, maxed out crit damage, 8.1% of rifle damage. Empress International holster with skill haste here, 10.7%, and 17.4% of repair skill. And then we have Badger Turf knee pads with armor, of course, and we have armor regen 4,147 and 17.1% of repair skill. The utility system mod, which is 8.6% of skill duration. Then we have offensive system firearms mod, which is 4.9% crit chance, a Seeker Mine mod, which is 5% of skill haste, a pulse mod, which is 9.2% radius. So that's it for the clans vendor. Alrighty guys, we're here at the theater settlement, so let's take a look. We got a firm handshake, of course, you know, the Sokolov gloves. We have 15% of status effect. We have 9% of hazard protection, 10.3% of weapon damage. A Spash 12 shotgun with insync talent, 6.5 health damage, 8% damage to armor, and 12.4% of shotgun damage. Then we have 1886 rifle with vindictive talent. We have damage to armor 5%, crit damage 13%, and rifle damage 10.8%. It's a pretty good rifle, I would say. Change the talent to whatever you want. It's a solid rifle. It's a very hard hitting rifle. And then we have Empress International gloves with 8.2% of status effect, 8.2% of hazard protection, a Sokolov knee pads with 9.4% of weapon damage, 4,925 armor regen, which is maxed out, and 14,563 health. Then you have defensive protocol mod, which is 8.6% of shock resistance. Then we have a Seeker Mine mod, which is 4.1% of damage, a shield mod, which is 4% damage bonus per enemy, a Firefly mod, which is 5.8% of damage, and last we have a decoy mod, which is 6% of health. Alrighty guys, we're here at the campus element, so let's take a look. We got a Night Watcher, which of course comes with the 100% of scanner pulse haste. We have explosive resistance on it, 7% and armor here, 118,000, 172, it's a Gilligard piece by the way. Then we have Hunting M44 marksman rifle with the reformation talent. We have crit damage 7%, 85% headshot damage, 10.9% of marksman rifle damage. We have military LAD6 LMG with frenzy talent. We have 6% health damage, 10% damage to target out of cover, 11% of LMG damage. We have 511 tactical mask with 8% of status effect, 4,240 armor regen, 122,404 armor. You have Richter and Kaiser holster with 7.4% of headshot damage, 8.5% status effect, a utility system mod which is 16.4 repair skill, a chem launcher mod which is 5.9% of skill haste, a hive mod which is 4.2% duration, a pulse mod which is 7% of radius, and last we have a trap charge mod which is 4.3% duration. Alrighty guys, we're here in the Dark Zone East vendor, so let's take a look. We got the Darkness with maxed out marksman rifle damage. We have 85% headshot damage, 6% health damage, and perfect eyeless is the talent. M700 tactical marksman rifle with strain talent, 8% magazine size, 93% headshot damage, 9.7% of marksman rifle damage. You have military LAD6 LMG with fast hand talent, 12% swap speed, 10% damage to target out of cover, 8.2% of LMG damage. You have Eclipse Protocol mask with 8.4% hazard protection. It's actually a good one. I mean, Eclipse Protocol comes with 30% hazard protection for 3-piece. So if you want to make just a hazard build, you can throw in 3-piece Eclipse with 10% hazard protection on that. So it's a 60% hazard right there anyway. So yeah. And next we have Eclipse Protocol holster with 6% of weapon handling. Then we have Douglas and Harding mask with 3,921 armor regen, 6% of weapon handling, 10.2% of weapon damage. You have Douglas and Harding holster with 11.1% weapon damage, 6% weapon handling, 3,643 armor regen. Then we have utility system mod which is 10.1% of skill haste, chem launcher mod which is 4.3% damage, a hive mod which is 4.1% duration, a pulse mod which is 8.7% of effect duration, a trap charge mod which is 5.7% of duration. Everything's duration here. Okay. Alrighty guys, we're here in DC South vendor, so let's take a look. We got a Maniac. Okay, it's actually a Dark Zone exclusive weapon. We have perfect overflowing talent here. We have crit chance 7.5%, health damage 15.5%, assault rifle damage 11.3%. So if you are a guy who collects every single named item or everything, then you can collect this, the Dark Zone exclusive. So yeah. Next we have P19 SMG with killer talent. 8% of crit damage, 16% crit chance, 9.7% SMG damage. You have Carbine 7 assault rifle. It's actually a good one. Yeah, it's actually a good one. The Carbine 7 always drops with overflowing talent. There's not a single Carbine 7 you'll find with different talent. Trust me, it always comes with overflow. So if you want a good Carbine 7, you want damage to target out of cover here, or maybe damage to armor. It comes with damage to target out of cover, so you can change the talent to whatever you want, but it requires a lot of resources to optimize it, but it's a super good weapon, I would say. Very accurate, especially with controllers. And next we have Officer's M9A1 pistol with Vindictive Talent. We have 8% damage to target out of cover, 11% of pistol damage, a Hunter Fury backpack with 10.7% weapon damage, 10.4% skill haste, a Hardwire chest piece with 8.3% status effect, a 511 tactical backpack with Unstoppable Force, 7.1% skill damage, 8.3% status effect, 37,553 armor. Okay, next we have Fenris chest piece with Focus Talent. We have explosive resistance, 7.2, crit damage 8.1, and weapon damage which is maxed out. It's a pretty decent one, I would say. Change the explosive resistance to maybe crit chance or weapon handling, and then optimize the critical hit damage. Focus is a very underrated talent. If you use an 8x scope on your assault rifle, you will do crazy amount of damage with it. And next we have offensive system mod which is 10% crit damage, a drone mod which is 6.3 deflect duration, a turret mod which is 7.9 health. Last we have a sticky bomb mod which is 5% of blast radius. So that's it for DC South. Alrighty guys, we're here at the final Dark Zone vendor, which is DZ West, so let's take a look. We got a rock and roll shotgun here. It's also a Dark Zone exclusive, by the way, so yeah, if you want, you can collect it. It's actually a pretty decent one if you use it, perfectly extra talent over here. We have crit damage 8%, damage to armor 9%, 11.3% shotgun damage. The non-named version of this weapon, I think it's ACS 12. With only 20 mag, and this one comes with 30 mags. Shoots pretty quickly. I mean, players who play Division 1 know that this one is called the Showstopper and was an exotic weapon back then, so yeah. And next we have Super 90 shotgun, which is killer talent, 9% headshot damage, 9% damage to armor, 10.6% shotgun damage. Why not make this 9% as well? Like, 999. That would be nice. Then we have a lightweight M4 assault rifle. No, not assault rifle. Sorry, my bad. It's just the Division 1 thing. So a rifle, yeah, it's a rifle. Yeah, it feels so bad. This is a rifle. So we have 12.4% rifle damage, 13% crit damage, 7% of accuracy, and future perfect talent. You have Aces and Aids gloves with 10.6% of weapon damage, 7.2% headshot damage. We have Eclipse Protocol knee pads with health on it, 15,844. We have Morikami Industries gloves with 8.2% of status effect, 9.9% of skill haste. We have Sheshka knee pads with 10.8% weapon damage, 7.3% headshot damage, 3,921 armor regen. You have Defensive System Mending mod, which is 15,341 armor on kill. Secret Mine mod, which is +1 cluster mine. Shield mod, which is 4.2% deflected damage. Firefly mod, which is +1 max target. And last we have Decoy mod, which is 5.5% of, again, duration. So that's it for the Easy West vendor. Let's go to New York. Alrighty guys, we're here at New York, Haven Settlement, so let's take a look what Benitez has got for us. We have SIG MPX, okay, nice, always nice to see this weapon. We have close and personal talent, which is not bad for an SMG. We have health damage here, and crit chance, which is kind of low, and we have SMG damage, which is maxed out. Of course, you can change the health damage and add damage to target out of cover, and then maxed out the crit chance. I would say keep the close and personal talent, it's a super good talent. But yeah, it's a SIG MPX, it's a really nice SMG, try it out, you'll know. Next we have Black Market M60 LMG with preservation talent. We have magazine size 12%, 7% of damage to target out of cover, 11.3% of LMG damage. We have 1886 here again. We're instinct talent, maxed out crit chance. We have crit damage 15% and very low rifle damage. We have D-Series pistol with eyeless talent, 8% damage to target out of cover, 11% pistol damage. Overload ornaments chest with Overwatch talent, 10.1% of skill haste, 4.5% crit chance, 9.8% of weapon damage. You can actually get a use out of it if you want. And next we have Petrov's defense group knee pads with 6% of weapon damage, 8% headshot damage, 9.7% of weapon damage. Then we have Providence holster with 9.5 status effect, 9.3% of crit damage, 10.5% weapon damage. A utility system mod, which is 10.1% skill haste. A defensive protocol mod, which is 16.6% repair, incoming repairs. And then we have shield mod, which is 4.3% of shield health. Firefly mod, which is 5.9% skill haste. A trap mod, which is 6% of duration. Alrighty guys, we're here at the final vendor, so let's take a look. We got a Black Market Tier 21 SMG with fast hands talent, 6.5% health damage. We have 13.5% crit chance and 14.1% of SMG damage. A surplus SVD with 14.2 marksman rifle damage, 107% headshot damage, 3% crit chance, ignited talent. Marine Super 90 shotgun with vindictive talent, 9% of headshot damage, 11% damage to armor, 9.3% shotgun damage. Custom PF45 pistol with spike talent, 5% damage to armor, 10.8% of pistol damage. A Sokolov chest piece with intimidate talent. We have armor regen here, very low, which is we have hazard protection as well, which is kind of high, and we have weapon damage, which is 12.9%. so if you want hazard protection on an SMG build, you can keep it and change the armor regen to maybe crit damage, because you know it's a Sokolov piece SMG, so you probably don't need much crit chance, you know, and it also has intimidate, so yeah, it's a win-win. Then we have Providence gloves with 11.9% weapon damage, 4.9% crit chance, and nice hazard protection here. We have 511 tactical mask with maxed out armor, 11,656 health, 8.1% of hazard protection. And what's with all these hazard protection stats this week? Like what? So we have offensive system mod, which is 7.4% of headshot damage, defensive protocol resilience mod, which is 8.4% disorient resistance, shield mod, which is 4.2% of deflect damage, hive mod, which is 7.4% of health, and last we have sticker launcher mod, which is 4.8% of blast radius. And that was a lot of stuff. So yeah, a lot of useless stuff, to be honest. The vendor, I mean, it's not that great, but I'm kind of happy. I don't know why. I'm just in a good mood today, so I was just joking around and speaking really quickly, I guess. So yeah, that's basically the vendor. If you want something, come and buy it. There are some useful stuff for new players, returning players, but again, for veterans, there's nothing there. So yeah, that's basically it for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.